Imagine waking up one day and seamlessly slipping into the skin of a different ethnicity. Would you choose to be of Chinese, Mexican, or African descent? Today's video explores a captivating tale where one woman dared to blur the lines of identity. For over 7 years, Rachel Dolezal, a palm-colored woman, immersed herself in the vibrant tapestry of Black American culture, earning the trust and admiration of countless individuals. But as the curtain lifted on her true identity, the fallout was swift and unforgiving. From teaching to OF, Rachel's journey took an unexpected twist and turn, sparking a whirlwind of debate and scrutiny. Her story raises important questions about race, privilege, and the boundaries of personal identity. Join us as we delve deep into the world of Rachel Dolezal, from her audacious portrayal of a different race to the complexities of her recent firing as a teacher. We uncover the layers of a story that challenges our perceptions of race, identity, and societal norms. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for a journey into the extraordinary world of Rachel Dolezal.
Rachel Dolezal changed her name, became a teacher, got fired from being said teacher because they found her only. And allegedly, it's under. I hope he can read lips.
So I was going to make a joke. You mean to tell me that all Rachel needed to do was go back to being Becky to get a job after she was out here about how she's going to be homeless because she can't find a job? But then I wanted to fact check about her name change, and y'all, she legally changed her name to a Nigerian phrase that means gift of God. What's me is this line right here. Rachel legally changed her name to reflect West Africa in her continued quest to troll America. I'm just so sorry to the community during Black History Month. She's from Washington State, and it's really embarrassing to have a white woman relentless around and now find out. I mean, talk about being addicted to playing race. What even is that as a woman's category? You know what? I don't want to know.
Okay, do you guys remember Rachel Dolezal, the lady that woke up one day and decided she identifies as Black? Well, I guess she woke up another day and decided she identifies as a teacher. So she moves to Tucson, Arizona and gets a job at a school. Then she decides she wants to be an dance model. So she downloads the app. Then she decides she wants all of her students to see her hot naked poses. So she posts the link to her OnlyFans on her public Instagram page. Then she loses her job. Obviously, this story is crazy for a whole lot of reasons, but the one that's sticking out to me personally is this school district right here. Yeah, that's where I went from kindergarten to senior year.
I have an unpopular opinion, but I see it as a compliment that this blonde, blue-eyed woman is so interested in being a Black woman. I know that I'm supposed to be offended. I know when Rachel Dolezal first came out, they're like, oh, what is she doing? You can't do this. And now she's gone from Rachel Dolezal to like, apparently what this woman is saying, like a Nigerian Igbo Fulani name. But I am just complimented. I am beyond honored. The blonde, blue-eyed woman, the epitome for multiple nations in this world. You don't want to be that. You want to be brown and coily haired like me. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Like only women can. And while we make many jokes and have our fun about it, make no mistake, this is very dangerous behavior. Think again about kind of a similar approach to our previous conversations about the ways in which white supremacy deprives Black folks, indigenous folks from the opportunities of achieving our full selves and being able to access opportunity and resources and prosperity and abundance, which again is rightfully ours, right? Rachel is out here taking those opportunities away from Black folks. But also, make no mistake, this is blackface. It's technically black body, but it is blackface, right? This cosplaying of blackness. The Caucasian, the whole thing is that yes, only you as a bodied individual think that is something you can do. You know, Sam J, I believe, is the stand-up comedian. In one of her first premiere stand-up, she gives examples of, again, caucasity and delusion, right? The confidence of where she talks about the fact that only white folks can just be like, yeah, I'm going to go up to the moon on a Thursday. She's like, even if she had the money that these billionaires have to go up to the moon, she would still call NASA and ask for permission because she knows that moon rocket time is Saturday. So even in the midst of her abject delulu, she is still expressing, because none of us, it doesn't even occur to any of us to ever even try. Even people that pass that way, they didn't paint themselves. They didn't alter themselves. They were already light-skinned and they were trying to survive the system that valued thin and white features and rewarded it. And that was part of their coping and survival. This is just cosplaying blackness. She's talking about all kinds of words that ultimately endear the work of peoples all over the world for our collective liberation. This narrative is harmful and destructive. This chick went to South Africa in 2017, or in around that time, 2015, 2017, to expose herself and ooze her dangerous. And thank God for Africans who are awake and present at the meeting, who understand the assignments, the homework, the work from home.
Okay, Rachel Dolezal, who has changed her name in line with her continuous cultural appropriation, somehow got a teaching job, and in the midst of getting this teaching job has now been fired because she has a public profile on Instagram. And on that public profile on Instagram, she decided to link her OF. And yeah, she was teaching in Tucson and has now been fired because of having her OF linked in her public profile. Anyway, I totally forgot about Rachel Dolezal until now, but I cannot believe she's back up on my feed getting in more trouble. And I'm honestly completely shocked that she even had a teaching role after everything that transpired with her, because I can't believe any teaching situation would hire someone who did what she did in pretending to be and becoming the president of the NAACP. But yeah, I hope the OF works out well, because it's going to be hard to get a teaching job after this for sure.
Rachel Dolezal, woman who identifies herself as black and committed, fired from elementary school over OnlyFans. They fired his account didn't match up with your skin color, what you supposed to say. And when you say that you said that you a straight black woman, you said that they think, okay, since you a lady, you identify as a black lady, them supposed to be bigger. Them cakes looking the flares among them was some girl unseasoned. That's why they fired you. They saw the count. Them board of directors in the school, they was like, this ain't no black. She a pure unseasoned chicken. She straight mayonnaise out the jar. That's why I got fired. It wasn't because you wasn't doing your work. Wasn't because you had the OnlyFans account in itself. It's because it didn't match up what you said. Rachel Dolezal, whatever your name is, you is not. Them ain't no cakes. Them ain't no bartender cakes. Them cakes was looking deflated as you is a whole jar of mayonnaise. Rachel Dolezal. That's why you got fired from your job. Hopefully, some go buy your content now, because wasn't popping before they fired you. So they did you a favor. Hopefully you run it up, Miss Woman.
But on the same topic, which one of y'all is watching Rachel Dolezal's also after she told people that she was black and was like the president of a community, the president, she changed her name to an African name. This is after she was caught. This is after people were like, baby, you're white, like you were born with blonde hair. That's not even her real hair pattern. Who's watching? Who allowed her to be somebody's teacher? Number one. Number two, who's watching her? I would love to know. I have nothing else to say on this.
So Rachel Dolezal well, she used to go by Rachel Dolezal, now goes by Nkechi something, I can't remember, just got fired from her job in Arizona as a teacher because they found her. And that's not even the worst part. You want to know what the worst part is?
What's the worst part?
The worst part is that one of the categories in her was if you can read lips, if you know, you know. You want to know what I just said?
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Meet Rachel Dolezal, a woman whose story sparked global debate and fascination. Formerly known as Nkechi Diallo, Rachel rose to prominence as a civil rights activist, leading the charge for equality and justice. But beneath the surface, her identity was shrouded in controversy. Born to palm-color parents, Rachel identified and lived as a black woman, challenging societal norms and perceptions. Her journey wasn't without obstacles. Despite facing backlash and adversity, Rachel remained steadfast in her convictions. She shared her story unapologetically in a memoir and documentary, inviting the world to explore the complexities of identity and race. Love her or criticize her, Rachel Dolezal's journey reminds us that identity is not always black and white. In the heart of America's struggle for equality, one organization emerged as a beacon of hope, the NAACP. Founded in 1909, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People united both brothers and sisters and palm-color activists in a common cause to fight against racial injustice. Throughout its storied history, the NAACP has been at the forefront of pivotal moments in the fight for civil rights, advocating for equality in education, health, and economic opportunities. Under the leadership of Derrick Johnson, the NAACP continues its mission to empower marginalized communities and dismantle systemic R-to-the-cyst. But amidst this noble pursuit, the NAACP faced a unique challenge when Rachel Dolezal, a palm-color woman, assumed a leadership role within the organization. Rachel's audacious portrayal of herself as a woman of African descent stirred heated debate and criticism. Yet, despite the controversy surrounding her actions, Rachel's undeniable confidence and charisma were undeniable. Imagine the level of audacity it takes to convince an entire community that you belong and to lead them effectively. Now, consider if Rachel had pretended to be wealthy instead. Would she have become a billionaire fraud, swindling our way up to the echelons of society? While her actions may have been unjust, Rachel's story serves as a reminder of the power of confidence and the complexities of identity. And as the NAACP continues its fight for equality, one thing remains certain: the struggle for civil rights is far from over. The age-old dilemma, balancing a career in education with a side hustle and other endeavors. Meet Rachel, a woman who found herself caught between the chalkboard and the OF dashboard. It seems Rachel's journey took an unexpected turn when her extracurricular activities clashed with her day job. Who knew teaching algebra could inspire such innovative outlets? But not everyone was amused. Critics accused Rachel of profiting off of cultural appropriation and identity confusion. In other words, she was teaching math, but also showing math. In all seriousness though, the debate over Rachel's OF venture goes beyond just a paycheck. It touches on complex issues of identity, exploitation, and personal agency. Ultimately, only Rachel knows the true motivations behind her decisions. But one thing's for sure, her story adds a whole new meaning to the phrase teacher's pet. In the court of public opinion, the case of Nkechi Diallo has become a hot topic of debate. On one side, a chorus of condemnation echoes, accusing her of cultural appropriation, deceit, and manipulation. Critics argue that her actions not only perpetuate harmful stereotypes, but also erode the authenticity of black identity. Questions swirl about Rachel's mental state and the driving forces behind her drastic transformation. Yet, amidst the storm of criticism, a small but vocal contingent rises in support of Rachel, championing her right to self-expression and personal identity. Some say it's not black and white. Pardon the pun, there's a lot more to Rachel's story than meets the eye. And others don't agree with everything she's done. They think we need to approach this with empathy and understanding. The Rachel Dolezal saga forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about race, identity, and the complexities of human behavior. As the debate rages on, one thing is clear: the story of Nkechi transcends individual actions, sparking crucial conversations about race, identity, and the boundaries of public acceptance. In the labyrinth of systemic inequalities, the story of Nkechi Diallo serves as a stark reminder of the intricate power dynamics at play. Her dismissal from a teaching position not only highlights the harsh consequences of societal judgment, but also reveals deeper truths about privilege and opportunity. The twist in Nkechi's tale lies not in the mere existence of her OF account, but in the digital breadcrumb trail that led to her downfall. Had she exercised more caution in her online presence, perhaps her teaching career would have remained unscathed. But alas, the interconnectedness of social media laid bare the harsh realities of judgment and stigma. What is perhaps even more perplexing is Rachel's ability to return to the classroom simply by reverting to her government name, in a system where a name holds power to open doors or to slam them shut. Her strategic maneuver highlights the inherent advantages afforded to palm-color individuals. In the grand tapestry of systemic art to the assist, Rachel's journey serves as a microcosm of the larger patterns of privilege and prejudice. As we reflect on her story, let us not only ponder the complexities of identity and acceptance, but also confront the uncomfortable truths about the unequal playing field upon which we all tread. In the annals of human behavior, the audacity to present oneself as someone other than who they truly are is indeed remarkable. But amidst the intrigue and speculation, one cannot help but wonder, is it simply audacity and courage at play, or could there be deeper, more complex forces at work? Perhaps lurking beneath the surface lies the shadow of mental illness, blurring the lines between reality and perception. Or could it be that Rachel's story is a sobering reminder of the human capacity for deception, akin to a real-life Ponzi scheme? Whatever the truth may be, the tale of Rachel Dolezal stands as a testament of intricacies of identity, the fragility of perception, and the enduring quest for authenticity in a world of illusions.